Uh, so this is kind of a cool game because both people have a shot. Bean has a chance at a three-peat, I guess. Bean's been killing it in Live League. Um, and then Scrivener would have to win the rest of their games, but she has a chance of making it also. So important game for
Are we
both.
live right now? Are we live right now?
Yeah, we're live. We're
Oh,
live.
cool.
Bean, get out of here! No spoilers. No, no. Bean's trying to get secret strategies.
He's sneaking around.
Hope
Just like Mulder, yeah.
Davood wins.
trying to get the insight.
Wait, so you said this is Bean's last game, but Scrivener has more games?
Yes. Oh, so apparently it's just a repeat, not a three-peat. So trying to go for is it Jexic or Tutugatron who did? Who knows? I think it was Jexic who got a repeat. So yeah, Bean has won two games, lost one. Scrivener has lost one, but hasn't played any of their games. So they both have a shot of winning the league.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually not up to date with all these live leagues.
Mhm.
So, Bean, yeah, I know he plays a lot, but Scrivener, I've never even. I'm not. Yeah, I'm like, who's this? But hey, yeah.
Live League is a little bit of a different skill set, to be honest. It seems like people, like for example, Jexic
Mhm.
is amazing at Live League. It's I guess people who are really good at thinking in like 5 minutes a turn are really good at Live League.
Yeah.
Versus
Like the complete opposite of the 3-day games.
exactly.
The winners take a day a turn.
Exactly. Or 14-day games if you go to SW League. D1 is just a bunch of 14-day games. Should we go over the matchup?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead first. Mhm.
Is it Nolan or how do I pronounce your name?
Kowloon.
Kowloon? Okay.
Yeah, Kowloon.
Kowloon. So, what do you think about Forge versus Phoenix Cells? What are your initial thoughts?
I think it's a very weird matchup where the Forge they it depends on what the Phoenix Owl draw. Typically, Phoenix Owl have low health commons, but if they draw into the Guardian is actually very good against the Forge because not only the fact that they're 4 HP, but things that move away from the Guardian, which is not often, but sometimes you do need to move away to make room, especially if all the Guardian are kind of lined up side by side. That actually double up the heavy mobile damage somewhat. So make them a little bit more difficult to move around. And especially the Guardian could shove all the robots um, away so that they actually have to move back into a spot to attack again, unless it's the Amber cog, which is one of it's really much of a battle of the commons in this game. Meanwhile, the Madaria could shoot from behind and then pull back. So if Phoenix outplays it properly, according to the tempo of the battle, I think Phoenix Elf could have a pretty good chance of kiting the Forge. But once the Forge is nearby, up at Maldaria's face, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think it's all depend on the first half of the game, I would say.
So very
But
tempo
with that
based.
said, yeah, very tempo based. Phoenix Elf have a chance, depending on what they draw, have a chance to kind of kite the Forge until the champion comes in. if Phoenix Elf have enough magic to summon the Fire Drake, that's where the match will flip. Yeah, that's my initial comment. How about you guys?
Yeah, that all made sense to me. I didn't even give it a thought before with the guard, but the shove is huge here. So if it's just like a battle of commons in the midfield, then yeah, those guards can just do a lot of work pushing them and making them damage themselves or walk back up. But then let's see, Maldaria kind of could take some hits from, say, a blast forge destroying what's in front of her, and then like a mag cog flipping in there to take another shot at her. So yeah, I think if the forge can kind of back Maldaria into a corner, then that'll be tough for them to get out of. But if Phoenix Elves can hold it maybe in the midfield, then yeah, maybe the guards can pull it out.
Yeah, definitely. It's all about the HP. If all the HP is still about like 3 or 4, roughly the same, then the Forge actually will have some problem trying to auto damage everything all at once. But if all the HP is like some of them are 1, some of them are 2, then yeah, that's not gonna be good for the Phoenix Elf.
Yeah.
I would say discard all the low health common first. Try to dig for those guardian as much as possible. But yeah, what do you think, Charles?
Yeah, no,
Charles?
I think you both had great points. Like, I agree with Davood about the Guardian. Ember Mages are probably relatively useless in this matchup, especially if they're up close.
Yeah.
You probably want some... Against Forge in general, you kind of want, like, straight lines, like straight across-the-board lines, just so that they can't surround you with Forge and Flames. But yeah, no, great points. I'm curious which champions will be summoned by Phoenix Elves, if any. I'm assuming they'll be a champion. You kind of have to with this deck. But yeah, what do you guys? Who are you guys favoring, just faction wise? Would you rather be the Phoenix Elves in this matchup, or the Forged?
Davood?
I guess maybe the Phoenix Elves, but yeah, not too sure about it.
I do like the Forge quite a bit. It's gonna be a tough matchup. It really depends on what Phoenix Elf draw for the first, let's say, first 10 cards. Yeah, I will still side with Phoenix Elf just because there's a lot more range power on their side, especially Moldaria. Yes, meanwhile, she does have a problem of shooting and pulling things next to her again, but the Forge still have to traverse that distance, and if Phoenix Elf hold on to the temple in the midfield, it's gonna be quite difficult actually for the for the Forge. We'd like to think the Forge is good, but it's not that easy to move the whole cluster of structure up. But yeah, we'll see how they play. Yeah.
Yep, sounds good. Let me tell them we're ready.
Yeah, I think Bean's asking if they can start.
Fun fact, Tortugatron has the same win percentage against both players. So, even win rate against the turtle. But yeah, we'll see. Are you expecting any champions by the Forge to be summoned? I'm assuming not. Like, I don't think this game is going to go late enough that we see Helma. Maybe we'll see a Sprocket. That could be fun.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking maybe Sprocket just because of that threat of just boosting up next to Maldaria.
I want to see the Titan. I think this matchup, Titan actually will have more room to shine. But we'll see. Yeah, Helma, it's a bit too slow. By the time if the Forge have 5 magic and still have many things to what's Helma ability again? Recycle or whatever. I keep forgetting.
You can
after attack and recycle a friendly unit, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. By that time, I think Phoenix Elf already accumulated enough magic to do some massive damage on their side. But yeah, I want to see Titan.
Mm,
We'll see.
I think uh, I think I will give the advantage after thinking about it a little bit to Phoenix Elves, and part of it is due to just the nature of a 45-minute game. Like, in my opinion, Forge are one of
Mhm.
the more complicated factions. So coming up with turns on a time crunch is a little bit harder than Phoenix Elves, which are, I would say, a simpler faction to play.
There's also a very interesting the Kowloon from the Forge.
Mm-hmm.
The Kowloon will negate the Guardian damage and
True.
also negate that Retribution damage.
Mm. The game's in chat whenever you guys have time.
Oh, okay. Uh, where did I
It's
click?
it's in the spotlight chat, the private chat.
Yeah. Do we watch individually or on a stream? I forget.
Individually for this one.
Right, gotcha.
I usually just do stream if it's Oh wait, how did the thing die? Do I have a bug? Oh, okay, the turn already ended by Bean. I
I,
was like,
I have to log in again and catch up. Hey, go ahead without me for now.
okay. So the first turn was by Phoenix Elves went first. Basically, Archer was able to kill the Ember Cog, the starting Ember Cog by the Inventor. Interestingly enough, Bean did not move the Guardian, I think because they didn't want to, or they basically want to give the heavy debuff, and maybe they like the position currently.
Titan's already out. Titan came out first
Ooh!
turn.
Oh, nice.
Not many factions you can summon a champ on your first turn.
True.
That's what Bean should just forfeit now.
Yeah.
Game
Well,
over.
Zarya's done.
This is a nice position by Scrivener.
Yep. Moving forward.
Looking forward getting the gate there. Titan's hard to use. Oh, we're getting the Kowloon on Titan? Or on
Oh,
Embercog?
nice.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I guess Ember Cog might negate a little bit of that shoving advantage that the guards give.
Yeah, the Ember Cog is it's quite difficult to deal with in this matchup. In my opinion, I think the Guardians should shoot. I mean, should shove and then have something in the back to shoot it.
Mm.
It's a difficult matchup at the beginning, so Phoenix Elf need to grab that area control first. But anyway, I'm logging in.
Cool. Or if it's easier for you, I can also stream it on Discord for you. Whatever's easier for you.
I think I'm good. I'm almost there.
We
All
got
right.
Bean with a pile of magic, 6 magic versus Forge with 3. I think Bean with the Phoenix Elves about to move.
Yep. And
Thinking about it.
oh, sorry. What did you say, Davood?
Just that I was thinking.
You better not be in the background texting Mr. Bean strategies.
A good shove into Modaria. Yeah,
Yep.
I will keep repeating this type of maneuver while the inventor try to get into the zone where he wanted. But meanwhile, Madara can keep doing this.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be pretty effective.
Yeah, it's the classic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there's a coolant on Titan. Wow.
Yep. Time be doing.
I do think the Titan will have major impact in this matchup. I was just saying earlier, I wish I could see Titan in action, but here we are. Yeah,
Yeah.
Your wish
we
came
are.
true.
Wish.
Turn
That
one.
10 gate's gonna keep creeping up onto Modaria.
Ooh, being at
Nice.
6, potentially 2 more discards, and you know what? Your other dream comes true.
Oh, Fire Drake.
Fire Drake versus
Oh,
Titan.
oh, there it
Canonical matchup. Oh wow.
Great
There
matchup.
it is.
Robot. Yeah.
These are fast turns. Blocking the gate position, very nice.
Mhm.
This is an ideal position.
Yeah.
Wait, what was he gonna hit?
Um,
He's gonna build probably a turret or something,
yeah, most likely Magcog or turret.
or Magcog. Yeah.
Reconsidering.
Maybe swing that Tangate to the right. Well, I'm looking at the point of view from the forward way.
Hmm. Yeah, I think
same.
we all are. Yeah, so if you want to say coordinates, we should all be it's all from the Forge perspective for the live view.
Okay.
I'm curious why.
So
Yeah,
Scrivener, yeah, probably that 8 magic. It's holding her back. You never really know what's gonna come out from that 8 magic.
Mm,
Yeah, it's a nice constant threat.
But can you imagine, like right now, if Inventor, okay, so like a Sentry Cog, maybe build another thing in front, but if Moldaria do summon that Fire Drake, that Fire Drake could shoot through things, not
yeah, I can shoot
structure.
through the barricade.
Barricade.
Oh yeah.
But that barricade is going to be target for Moldaria. That's the thing I was saying. The new Moldaria is great at just attacking things like this.
Yeah, gates and structures.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
siege
basically,
any barricade.
the old Moldaria will never have chance in this matchup.
Mm. For the newer players, what did the old Moldaria do?
So the old Moldaria, first of all, has to attack enemy unit.
So that
Right now is any card. As long as it's an enemy card, she will have the ability to pull back another common, or in the new Midoriya could pull back any friendly unit, including champion. So this is a huge buff to her ability. On top of that, things cannot shoot over unit that was next to her, adjacent to her, and cannot be forced away.
Yeah, which in this matchup, I don't think it comes up. Does
Yeah,
do,
not
do,
because
yeah, do
I
the
think
Forge
this
have any forcing?
I don't think so.
Yeah, this matchup will be more because Madara can shoot enemy card.
Yeah, structures.
Yeah, and structures.
Yeah. No, good point. This is an interesting position because normally, if there was no Titan, this would look like a really bad position for the Inventor, where they basically the classic trick with Forge, where you have a bunch of immobile units in front of the Inventor, preventing you from getting to their side. But because of Titan, it's very easy actually to just switch the barricade, push the Inventor up.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's a better move for Phoenix Elves to push that Sentry Cog to the side so that it can't shoot back, or push it next to the Inventor to try to close him in a little bit.
That's a great point, Davood. Normally, if it wasn't for Titan, I would just clog up the center. But because of the Titan, especially with the Kowloon, you know what? I do think pushing away that Sentry Cog and then shoot it with Madara and keep kiting, I think that would be a better move. Because right now, Scrivener only have 3 magic.
Yeah,
she's gonna run out. As she walk her Inventor up, she need to drop things.
Yeah. So you think Moldaria should shoot the barricade or the Sentry Cog?
I think the Sentry Cog would be my move, and then pull to the right side. Yeah, so move Moldaria to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great move. What's up with that Amber Archer? It's nice though. I mean, yeah, I think Beans know this matchup Titan is very important.
This is a little bit. Bean might get gate clogged next turn if he's not. If
that is true. That is true.
So he needs to be a little bit careful.
Bean's like, I got Fire Drake. I don't care.
Exactly.
I'll summon Fire Drake in your kitchen.
Okay. Gets the hit. Yeah, it says interesting archer. curious.
I could leave the archer abandoned.
Yeah, the archer is just left out to dry.
I ate magic though.
I think you push up with Inventor here, clog up the gate. Especially if you have like another sentry cog or 2 units, potentially 3 with a gate.
3 magic. That's the key. That's the key right now. I think Beans know well enough that 3 magic for the Inventor, it's a bit difficult to move upward.
Mm.
Yeah, only one barricade left.
Yeah.
Could go for Maldaria.
Interesting. Barricade to the back, I'm assuming. Yeah. And then block the gate spot with maybe a sentry cog or something, or another gate.
Interesting.
Yeah. Might not be able to guarantee the archer kill.
True.
Which would be huge for Phoenix Elves.
They might just be going for damage on Maldaria.
Yeah. Yeah, and I guess this pushes her deeper into the corner.
Oh, I need to make channel points. All right. Keep talking. Let me finish this turn, and then I'll enable channel points for Eden so that we can start doing pulls and cool stuff. Okay, nice play. Getting
I personally would go for the common right now. The damage, it's gonna further drain her magic. Scrivener.
Might go for Maldaria.
Going for the assassin kill.
Yeah, going full aggression.
Ooh, it's gonna be kind of tough though.
It'll be exciting.
It will be exciting.
Yeah, it'll be exciting.
I guess the 2 out of 2.
And then what's Scrivener gonna do? Drop both cards? Barricade?
Gate clog a little bit.
Interesting. Maybe hoping for or how many cards are they going to discard? Because they already played only 1.
Card. Yeah, 2 magic. Okay, decent. Titan can still move that 5 health gate away.
True. That's a good point.
Titan's so good in this matchup. So good.
True. So this gate next turn can be moved, so Inventor can go to the right side of the board.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, this matchup kind of highlight the importance of Titan. I know people don't really like Titan, but something like this, yeah. I always find value in the Titan just because. Yeah, just because.
Yeah, just a ton of flexibility.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move ping. So I guess hoping to kill Magcog. Then yeah, and then use the rest of the attacks to kill the Ember Cog, maybe.
Gotta roll that 2. Got it.
Oh yeah, shove twice.
Yeah, shove twice. Guarantee kill.
Okay, I need to stream 1 more day. So after today, we can do awards, apparently. I was wondering why. Yeah. Because so now we have 50 followers, so that works, but now we need more. Okay, sorry, I wasn't looking at that turn. Let me replay for everyone, or for myself.
So what the Scrivener will do, it's gonna be tough. But Bean did a very good poll. Yeah, it's all the Guardian. Like I mentioned earlier, before the match begin, Guardian 4 HP. It's kind of tough. It's kind of tough for the Inventor to kind of like chew through, even though 4 HP isn't that high in typical sense, but they teleport all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of Maldaria's protect. So a cool
Mm,
play is this is a kind of a deceptive 2 magic by Scrivener. This is actually 3 magic because you can kill the Guardian with Forge and Flames and summon a 2 magic unit.
right. Yeah. So
Yeah,
moving Titan.
looks like they'll do that.
Hmm. And then Madari just gonna go to the left side.
Uh, sorry, just trying to. Too many tabs open.
Yeah.
Hey, Davood, which side did you fold it? And also you, Cheris.
Sorry,
Oh, sorry, which side did I what?
Which side of the matchup did you fold on?
I did
Like
Forged, but if I had to
you did
redo it,
fold?
I'd do Phoenix Elves just because of 45-minute timer.
Hmm.
Like who I thought would win.
Hmm.
Yeah, just Phoenix Elves probably.
Mm-hmm,
Although I don't know, I don't have too much experience like using Forged, so I might be underestimating them.
Forged always seemed like some people play Forge like XIX, the guy who's in the semifinals last Plat Hat. So before
mm-hmm.
Davood won, like watching them play Forge is like some people play Forge and it's like a work of art if they draw the right cards. Like they
Oh
do,
yeah.
especially on like
I
3 day
mean, even
timer.
right now.
Go on.
Yeah, I mean, even right now, I think Scrivener's doing really great with the Forge.
100%, 100%.
Yeah,
It's clear they have
yeah,
a.
Forged.
Go on.
Yeah, Forged are really interesting, kind of like sometimes looping mechanics where you just get like a mag cog that lives forever by switching back and forth between gates, or like at the end of the like once at the end of a game, I was facing someone who was using the what's the champ that melts things down? The Helma. Yeah,
Helma. Hmm.
you're using Helma to just like bring back I think mag cogs over and over, which I had a really tough time dealing with because of the faction I was.
Mm,
I forget what I was.
Helma's such a fun champion. I think all the champions are really. I like when champions are all very situational and definitely like usable but situational, and that's definitely what the Forged
Yeah,
have.
I agree. Yeah, I agree. It's a little bit of inside baseball, I guess, with the testing.
Mm.
It is very difficult to have all three champion. I mean, from the outside, it always looked like not that difficult to do, but having three champion that are situational but yet not, that's very difficult to do, and
Mm.
have to be balanced correctly too. Not all champion can be homogenized with the cost. Some of them are three, some of them are four, six, and we're doing eight nowadays.
Hmm.
So
That's a great point. I'm enjoying the new 8 cost champion, the Octopus. Octopus is so fun.
it's so good. It's so good. That
Yeah.
impact is so satisfying. So satisfying.
Hmm. Yeah, it feels like an 8 cost should, you get immediate
Hmm.
value from it.
I want to
And you
see
know what?
someone.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
I want to see someone post like a screenshot where they get all the attacks.
Just a sword special, every single one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And eight health. It's not a lot, but coming the fact that if it live, it's gonna just basically clean house again.
Hmm.
That threat is so high, so high. You have to throw everything at it, and if you whiff just one dice, yeah, everything that you threw on it, it's basically dead again.
Mm. Okay,
Spirits.
Spirit. Trying to go for Titan, potential Titan kill, I'm guessing? Or are you trying to kill. Yeah, I think it's. No. Interesting. Okay. Pushing to other side. I wonder what the purpose of this Ember Mage is.
Yeah, this is interesting.
As a
One thing
blocker.
we also can see is Bean haven't drawn any gates yet.
True.
I think that is very important. If Bean don't draw any more gate anytime soon, it's gonna be very tough.
True.
Yeah. Still got a little bit of space, but yeah.
Yeah, Eden's pointing out the Archer versus Sentry Cog just both ping each other. It's a ping and a ping.
Saving the Archer.
Yeah,
The Amber Mage, I think Bean is doing it to consume that spot so that Infantry cannot teleport a Magcog there.
I see.
Yeah, it's trying to save himself a space. I think that's clever. That kind of indicate he's not drawing any gates, and he's probably holding a Fire Drake.
Yeah, 9 magic. Wow.
This Titan use is really nice by Scrivener. Now you open up that spot, get some damage on Maldaria.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and just useful the entire game. All right,
Yeah,
might be able to take another shot at Maldaria.
We have to ask. Go on.
See, Bean should just forfeit at the beginning.
Yeah.
We could just do another match.
All right.
If Magcog rogues also config having
Ooh, a second.
second config the equipment config.
Yep.
Reconfig. I don't remember the name because the name changes all the time. That's 4 dice. That's 4 dice.
Oh, good point. I'm not sure if I would have put this gate if I was Scrivener. I think I would just Inventor is at 10. Phoenix Elves, I don't think really. What are they? They can't really double beast you or anything. Any of their burst tactics. I would have.
Yeah, modular. Yeah,
modular.
Modular. Ooh.
You sure as you'd risk the Fire Drake hit.
True. Yeah. The 3 dice Fire Drake. Is it 3 or 4? It's 4, right?
I think it's 4. I guess it's as bad as Maldaria.
Yeah, I would risk it. I don't trust ranged dice. Ranged dice, whatever, you know.
Well, I'm a fan of breakers and birds, so I guess I trust ranged dice more than some. Okay, 1 out of 2. Not too bad for Bean.
From the speed that Scrivener is playing, she's pretty experienced with the Forge, right?
Yeah, no, that's a great point.
I don't really, know about her, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No disrespect or anything. Haven't been kept up to date.
No, I feel the same thing. There's a lot of newer players because I think I casted one of Scrivener's games a while back when we first, like in season 1 or season 2 of Live League, and they've made it all the way. It was like Div 5 or Div 6, so they've been steadily progressing into Div 1 now. So
just consistent.
Very consistent, yeah.
Yep.
Finding the better play. Modular plays can take so long. Just so many different decisions, but yeah, I think this is better.
Yeah, Magcog modulars. I think that's one of the reasons I don't do Forged. I think I would get analysis paralysis.
Beans need a gate. And go to the left.
Yeah. So much magic, but need a gate.
That was a nice turn by Scrivener. That's next turn's a little tricky because they are a bit blocked. They kind of block themselves here. Inventor can only go right side.
Maybe Amber Beast will probably drop from the Amber Mage.
Look at this dragon attack right here. My God, look at this dragon. It's a perfect line.
Bring it out.
Because they're all structures, right? Yeah, they're structures, so it can just attack through all these. Pray for the force special. Attack barricade. The value. Bean. Even if you
I
lose
wonder what
afterwards, it's worth it. Go on.
Bean is thinking right now. All the way back at first row. Ember Mage.
Trying to get block
Huh.
the gates so that they don't get gate surrounded. So I think is the idea there. Otherwise, you can summon from the Scrivener can summon from the gate and surround.
Wow. Bean's probably not drawing any gates still.
There it is.
Oh
How
yeah.
do
I wonder
you-
attack Titan or attack Barricade. I guess Titan.
No, definitely barricade. What are you saying? What are you saying, Davood?
Bean gotta be careful about Titan. Wait,
You don't
and Magcog is hmm.
you don't trust range dice, but you'll trust the squiggles.
You know what? This actually might come to a spronk. I'm not sure how Scrivener will get the magic, but this could be a spronk win.
Yeah, like assassination.
Assassination.
We should pay attention to the magic too. I mean, the economy on Bean is 15 cards.
Yep.
Like Bean is like stacking up. There's one gate.
Okay, that's
He's
big.
stacking up. That's okay. This is a huge flip. Huge flip.
Yep.
I just gotta keep all this distance from the inventor.
Well, I'm glad that I'm in this game commenting. It's fun.
That's
Yeah.
a great game.
Oh,
All right, no
that's
squiggles.
No squiggles.
no Squiggle and Titans at 1.
No, it's smart not to go for the barricade because then you give mobility. Going for the barricade is you want that barricade to live because it.
Yeah.
My initial thought was completely bad.
Inventor can do triple attack on Fire Drake right now
With modular.
with modular, but it's very low output though. 4 range and two tiny melee dice.
Yeah, ideally, maybe if they have a workshop, they can inventor down.
Yeah, Inventor down, drop a workshop. Yeah, we haven't seen workshop yet, huh?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
The problem with these mag cogs are just immobile, and it's really hard to. Yeah, a little bit hard. I think. Yeah, it's interesting. I really like how Scrivener's played this. At the same time, I think the one thing which me personally I would have changed is I don't mind really taking damage on the inventor against Phoenix Elves too much. So I would have discarded some of these gates for magic.
Mm.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So earlier on, when we saw Scrivener only have like about two to three magic, I think it's a little bit tough to go aggressive with lower amount of magic. Especially Titan already soak up 3 magic plus a Kowloon, and Titan isn't really outputting any dice.
Mm-mm.
I think you know what? I think B might have this.
I think it's looking likely with this Fire Drake. But let's see. Look, if Fire Drake gets down to 4 health, then maybe.
Yeah, depend on the upcoming row. Hey, you know what? Maybe Scrivener will drop a workshop.
I like this. Just double double gate. Yeah, this might be. It's looking like maybe a workshop turn. Yep, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
6 dice on Drake.
Ooh, 6 dice.
And then can probably hop away afterwards.
Yes. I'm trying to think what the best way of hopping away.
Hop away?
Ooh, okay.
What's going on?
Magcog is gonna swap with the.
Oh, right. Yeah, Magcog has the reconfig. Just want to point out to everyone that's watching this right now, Scrivener is running out of deck.
Mm-hmm.
This move seems big, but I think this is pretty much all she have left in the tank.
The problem is she won't be able to get any magic outside of discarding for a couple of turns with Fire Drake.
Exactly. Yeah, that Fire Drake is denying bounty right now.
Mm-hmm.
And with 6 card left and whatever she's doing right now, and surprisingly, that Ember Mage, it's not giving out bounty as well too.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a great board for hitting stuff with Forge and Flames.
Mm.
So back in the days when this deck came out release, sometime we talk about like the power curve, early game, mid game, and late game, and so if it's like a chart, like a chart will probably look like a bell curve for the Forge, where the peak is right in the middle, and then at the end game it's just dip. Yeah, so this is basically showing exactly that bell curve right now.
That's a great point. I even like Hellforge late game is not the best. The main problem, like you said, is basically Forged in Flames or Heavy Metal. Sorry, Heavy Mobile just makes late game as Forge just really hard, especially if your opponent's kiting you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you think Phoenix Elves have more of a flat curve, or
Phoenix Elf? The new one, yes, I would say so. Like Fire Drake really helped the sustainability for the Phoenix Elf.
Yeah, big magic sink.
Mm-hmm. Big magic sink, and also it hold the ground. That create that flat curve. That they don't peak at the end. They won't. They will never peak at the end. Like especially how there really isn't any recursion or any bonus outside of just collecting bounty. But one thing Madara do have is that teleport pulling back.
I think Scrivener forgot that Fire Drake can attack through structures.
That's what I was just thinking. It's like, I don't know if it's even. I'm not sure if it's better to leave the workshop behind or in front.
I think what Scrivener did is good, sacrificing a workshop instead of losing any more output. Because I think she know her deck is running very low. All the structure laying around is not going to do anything. So yeah, I would personally do that too. Just sacrifice the workshop.
Yeah, I feel like the Magcog might get destroyed either way.
True. Yeah, wherever it goes. Because they
I kind of miss what happened. What happened to Fire Drake? Only 5 health.
It got the Magcogs rolled 5 out of 6 ranged.
Wow.
I feel like
still holding on.
Does Bean get the double kill? Let's see. Does he want the double kill to happen? That's the real question.
What's happening right now with the...
I guess Scrivener has 0, so kind of does.
Oh, Scrivener have 0 magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that Magcog could still teleports.
I think they forgot that Fire Drake can attack through Magcog and just wanted to play it safe. Or yeah.
I'm not sure why I moved the Fire Drake back.
Yeah, what going on there?
I mean, the only thing I can think about is that if they get very lucky on the workshop special when attacking the Magcog.
Oh, never mind. I see it. I see what happened. Yeah. Dara's gonna pull back.
Bean.
I guess it makes more sense with the 0 magic.
I see.
Yeah. Good move. Yeah. All the gates is confusing. I can't really tell which gate is which.
Yeah, need that custom gate art.
Now, if Scrivener... Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I mean, I know, agreeing with Davood. That
Mm,
custom gate art. Why don't we have it? I'm
yeah,
crying.
it'd be
Because
such an
then people,
easy money. Like I would. I mean, how many people would buy that? You get like a
I
couple.
would buy it.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
definitely.
put some hats on it.
Exactly. That's what happened.
yeah,
DLC.
Like Mad Cog with a monocle and a top, yeah, a trench coat.
Oh yeah,
You can- There's a. I know
double
Eden's
monocle.
been. Sorry.
Eden
You.
just want a tree to be more bigger than it is. Just if he can pay to make the tree bigger, he'll just keep paying.
Infinitely growing tree.
oh, I just realized Fire Drake can't breathe through the workshop. Okay,
Oh, it can't.
no, just units.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Oh,
at
through
first I
units.
thought,
Yeah.
well, why pull back the fire drake? But yeah, now I see it because Moldara could shoot that gate, which I
Mm.
thought is hers. But yeah,
Mm-mm.
I see it.
Yeah,
So I was completely wrong. I don't know. Apparently, Phoenix sells it all. Damn.
5 magic, and there's another gate on first row for beans, and that's probably another kind of champion coming out. Oh, that's not 5 magic. That's just a 5 number.
Mm.
Never.
I wonder how they're doing on time. How long has it been total?
So they gave us the
It was like
link.
40 minutes.
Yeah. They gave us a link at 43, so they still have a lot of time, I think, both of them.
Oh yeah, like halfway through.
Yeah. No, I think, like you guys were pointing out, I'm just very impressed by Scrivener being able to come up with these pretty complicated turns relatively quick. Because I feel like if I
Yeah,
played Inventor, I would time out all the time. I would.
yeah, especially with Titan available the whole game.
Yep. Not only do you have
Yeah. So
Titan. Go on.
go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say not only do you have Titan, but you also have Mad Cog with reconfigure. Like so many moves you can make.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So whatever happened, whenever happened is when I play the Forge, I tend to think during my enemy's turn, which
Mm.
we all do, of course. Where Titan's gonna move things and Magcog and everything. But one thing about Moldaria matchup is her board state also changes because of the teleport. So you can't really think too far ahead. You don't know where everything is
Mm.
by the time you get back to your turn. So I think, yeah, it's going to be a tough turn for Scrivener.
Oof, 1 out of
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, it's a tough whiff.
Ooh.
Because even down to 3 would be a lot better in this case. Also because
But
Mad
10
Cog.
health,
Mm.
10 health is quite a chunk, no matter how we put it for
Mm-mm.
Fire Drake.
Yeah, might be able to save the Ember Cog from the move damage. Are they,
The beast.
higher damage?
Huh.
And if we look, Inventor is it's perfect health, 10 HP. However, he's trapped behind all the barricade that he placed.
Mm.
Titan can move them around right now, um, but with the economy that the Inventor have right now, it's gonna be tough.
Mm. Yeah, this Ember Cog's probably
Yeah.
dead to double attack. Moldaria attacking Workshop, Fire Drake attacking Mad Cog. But we'll see. Maybe there's a whiff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Beam's not going for that? Interesting. Alright, I think I'd definitely go for that. But this is why Beam's the champion and I'm not. Yep. He can see things I can't.
Yeah, don't question.
Don't question the Beam.
Bean is probably worrying about how he can get assassinated
Mm.
at 4.
Yeah, especially clearing the Ember Cog out of the way, then the Inventor can come charging over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's too much you have to be worried about with one magic.
Yeah.
If there's more, if they were like a 4 or
More,
5, definitely.
I would say the only worry is that Maglock that can teleport.
Ooh, okay. Being at a better play.
That's
Or,
a very efficient event.
never mind. What happened to my screen? I just got logged out.
Oh yeah, that happened to me.
Mm. You're on your phone? Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
So the poll was the community voted with 27 polls that Forged would win, but it was only 56 to 44. I think that's about right. I think that would be. I'd probably say it's like 55, 45 if I was to say like 3-day timers. But 45 minutes? Don't think so.
I think Bean utilized all his card pretty well.
Mm-mm-mm. Agreed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Up to
Oof.
5 again.
Just got it.
I'm seeing the light. I am seeing the light.
Now, interestingly
Yeah.
enough, if this barricade wasn't here, I think Inventor would have some shots. Actually, you can with Titan. You can. I mean,
Yeah.
Inventor just needs more magic. They could do some cool stuff if they had more magic.
Yeah, Inventor just need more magic.
Blinding Flare, gotta count on the Forging Flames.
I don't know, Davood. I've seen this before. You know, the 3 specials.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've gotten a couple of those where you just get it anyways.
Exactly. I think you have to go for it. You know, put the workshop behind here, get a mag cog or a sentry cog. Just
There
I
it
think this
is.
is a good highlight. I think this is a good highlight for Drake. Again, I mean, when we got this change, I think we have a poor stigma for Fire Drake to the point where we all, like including myself, I thought it won't matter too much, but I think time after time again, it proven Fire Drake is good under the new Madara.
Yeah, especially endgame.
Like I think I wrote in public once by having Fire Drake, and since you can't shove her around him or whatever that thing is, you're technically paying 8 magic for extra 10 life for Madara. So now Madara is like 20 life. Madara is a tree.
Yeah.
That's a great point.
Mobile tree.
All right, putting on Magcog. Probably gonna swap with the barricade, I'm assuming. Yeah, I think that makes most sense. Well, no, then you block yourself off. No, because you just do Magcog 1 space down. Swap with barricade is probably the best, and then just take some damage on the Inventor.
Yeah.
It's also interesting being drop a gate in a corner. Huh.
Yeah, it's just very defensive, I think. There's the idea. You don't want to clog yourself, and then there's no chance Inventor can clog that gate.
That Titan's still around.
Yeah. Titans around at the end. Thinking about building something.
Sorry.
Workshop.
Oh, go for it! Go for it! Go for the 3 special! Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I do think you have to go for some risks in this position. So I don't not like it.
Yeah.
It's kind of written like if it's written on a stone right now. If Inventor don't do any massive flip, the Fire Drake might just kill him.
True. I'm just Jabata said in chat, Fire Drake is the is it Ruby Gobert? Was it Gobert? French guy. Uh, from the NBA. Extremely strong, extremely big, extremely expensive. Clearly defined weakness that causes people to label him as a fraud. True. But in the right system, he has unique strengths to warp the entire game around him.
That must have been Kobe's inspiration.
Ruby
Just watching
Gobert.
basketball one day.
Exactly, just watching the Utah Jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chibata, you can come on stream one time and we can just do a cast a live game where you're just making basketball references the entire time. That'll be fun. It is playoffs right now, so good time.
I'm surprised I haven't made a food reference today.
Oh, true. True. You can do an interesting move. Yeah, I guess they're just taking the inactivity damage here. No, are they going to attack the gate? Is the idea.
Yeah.
What can you attack here?
Yeah, attack which gate?
You can attack the top gate next to swap with the gate.
With the switch.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Attacking the gate. This is.
Okay, I gotta pause for a moment. So I just
worries.
press this one here.
Titan actually, I just didn't. I underestimated like the threat of Titan. Like here, it looks like Adventure is completely out of the picture, but Titan can open a spot to allow if Bean doesn't move from the spot, which of course he will. But you can basically move your 10 health gate and get Inventor right in the thick of things for Forge and Flames values. But Scrivener again is at 0 magic. Interesting.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the beast.
This might be the end of Titan.
Nah, I've seen these whiff. Does Bean move anything else? Maybe not.
Yeah. Maybe clear the barricade.
Yeah.
Just for some magic, maybe?
I think so, yeah. Especially because you can move the Ember Mage in front. Madcog's blocking that side, so yeah, makes sense. I'm glad he's on the Wolves now. People were initially mad we traded for him. I don't know. I'm a Rudy Gobert hater. Ever since what was that COVID thing which he did where he coughed on all the mics at the beginning of COVID? That was hilarious. He's like, COVID's not real, and started coughing on all the mics. And then he got COVID the day afterwards. That was hilarious.
This is a real life comedy skit.
Exactly, real life comedy skit. All right, did what you said. Oh, he didn't. Yeah.
No whiffs.
Oh, he touched all the mics. Oh yeah, he had COVID and he touched all the mics. That's what it was.
Okay, I'm back. Okay, let's see. Something happened. The workshop is gone.
Yeah. Being cleared out a couple feet cards.
You can do some annoying stuff, you know, Magcog up, hit the beast.
Yeah, flip back.
Modular
back.
Modular back. Or you can even do hit the Ember Mage. Oh no, wait, it's Bean's Gate. Never mind.
Yeah, at this point, Forge needs to be able to squeeze some value out of the inventor's life, but there's just like nothing really to
do.
hit in range.
Interesting.
I'm surprised how well Bean is using those Amber Mage though. Interesting. Something to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was convinced at the beginning of this match that Ember Mages would just be useless because of Forge and Flames, but apparently not.
I probably would discard them, but I mean, hey, they're still here.
There it is. That's what they needed.
Oh yeah. As long as they're on the opposite side of the board from the inventor, it's been working.
Fire Mage
Well, that's
not...
$1.
All right, does Scrivener discard any other cards? I think you have to. At least one card.
I wonder what she have in her hand right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards and 2 more in the deck.
And maybe not any champs because of the lack of discards.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more Amber cog. We haven't really seen a lot of Amber cog, surprisingly. I would thought in the beginning, like this matchup, usually just bunch of Amber cogs. I haven't really seen much of it. Maybe we could ask later what's in her hand. I mean, that's probably another major reason why, like, the more Amber cog Inventor summon or built, the less Inventor have to move up like this. But we only saw one. I think one. Yeah.
Yeah, one summon.
Yeah, one summon. That's.
Yeah, it feels like it's must have been ranged. Forged
Yeah,
units.
there's 2 Ember Cogs summoned. Yeah.
Oh, two Amber cog. Interesting. Yeah.
But we never saw any. What's the other 2 cost? Blast Forge Cog.
Blast Forge. Yeah.
It's kind of difficult to use in this matchup because Madaria kind of kites.
That's a good point.
Yeah. And like I mentioned before, the Guardian 4 HP, you still can't one-shot it. Even if Inventor built a Blast Forge right next to a Guardian, lowering it down to 3, you still need to roll 3/3. Yeah, so the chance of that is kind of low. Once, if you whiff, the Guardian will shove and Madara will shoot, and then it's back to square one, and you lost like 3 magic.
Yeah, it only work in like a corner.
Yeah.
Oh, great points. Great points.
Alright, gotta keep fighting with the Magog.
Oh god, these basketball references. Titan is the Draymond Green of Summoner Wars. Excellent facilitator. Amazing
Titan's
defense.
just talking trash.
Punching his teammates, punching Magcog in the face.
Like, I want to continue on the Blast Forge. I think a lot of people might believe, and this is normal because we also did somewhat like that. We thought Blast Forge will be good in this matchup because we keep thinking Blast Forge is gonna destroy the thing next to Maldaria. Maldaria is gonna take one hit. But in reality, this rarely happens.
Yeah.
And Blast Forge is good hitting on small unit or unit that don't teleport away. If Blast Forge whiff or somehow can't finish off a unit, and if that unit disappear, and Blast Forge would you wasted 2 magic and the card itself, now he's stuck with that 3 melee dice.
Yeah, it's probably a good choice by Scrivener not to play any.
Yeah, I don't think it's that good in this matchup.
That's a great point. Oh, nice use of build phase summoning.
Yeah, I always forget about it. Yeah. Something can pop up not next to the inventor.
Yeah. Against Forge and Sand Goblins, always have to, and also I guess the Frost people. Um, what's it? Polar Dwarves. Polar Dwarves.
Polar.
So one magic, Sentry Cog. Does Inventor destroy their own gate? I might, to be honest here.
Yeah, right now it just is a target for Bean to get some more magic, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And teleports.
And teleports, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I agree with Cherish. I would destroy my own gate right now too. Inventor have 10 health, so it's not like he's at risk.
Yeah. I mean, the most burst you need to be afraid of is like a beast in your face, or double beast is usually like the big burst for Phoenix Elves, and that's not.
But even then, the Inventor could just destroy it afterward and get that magic.
True.
I would trade some life. I would trade some life for magic right now if I were Inventor.
Agreed. Yeah, I think like with a lot of games, I think it's important to know that oh, okay, did they get the second?
There's a chance.
There's a chance.
A chance.
And Sentry Cog would be really good against them Ember Man.
Oh, they get it!
All right.
Damn. Yeah, Sentry Cog's gonna. I think
there's a he flies away too. Yeah, Bean should just forfeit now. That
was nice. I like the Mad Cog also here, so that the Sentry Cog is mobile next turn.
Yeah, that was a great group.
Great sequence, yeah.
A 4/4 on the range.
Yep. A 3/3 into a 4/4. It's good. Scrivener getting what's due. Okay, going for the Sentry Cog. Yeah, Sentry Cogs are just not as good in this matchup because of Guardians.
Guardian's gonna do the shove and pull thing again.
Mm-hmm.
This entire matchup it's basically this.
The Inventor just watching with binoculars.
The one that he built himself.
Inside their own fort.
You just pick up the scrap and just build a binocular.
Yes.
Need to roll the 2. Need to roll the 2 for the Madaria. I think Beans still get it. Unless it's right there.
Damn.
Overkill.
Mm-hmm.
He's angry.
Yeah, using the fire drake.
Yeah. Now Mad Cog's a little bit in a precarious position, but
still got something to move around.
Zoop, teleport that Guardian back again. Just a heavy mobile ability makes it really hard to catch those teleported Guardians every single time.
Yeah, like you could do something again where you just put a ranged unit on your field and attack. Then this will just happen over and over.
Yeah.
They might be out of Mag Cogs too.
I'm just watching chat, and Shibata is just coming up with the funniest basketball analogies for players.
It should have a page on SW Zone.
Just every card's NBA player equivalent.
SW-NBA-zone.
All right, what do you do as an inventor? There's an argument for taking inactivity damage. Kill your own gate. Take some inactivity damage. You can also move down. You don't have enough magic for Ember Cog, sadly. That would be like the ideal.
So Phoenix have 4 magic, 5 in hand, and 1, so total of 10. The Forge have just 5 and 1, 6. Yeah, that's not looking good. Ugh. An Ember Cog right now can corner poke that mage. No, Scrivener can't even summon.
Yeah.
One.
Reconfigure.
Magcog goes to the side. It kind of works, actually.
They still have the ability guard, right? Yeah, so... Yeah.
Are you guys...
one. Yeah, go ahead.
Are you guys believers in Divine Retribution, the card? Or do you guys think it's just a waste, it's just +1 magic?
Yeah, I've always been a believer. Is it a divisive card?
Yeah, I think Vexer had an interview with Ben Tenna like a year ago where he was saying, yeah, just discard that card because it's like people always play around it. It's like an easy card to play around, I guess was their point.
I guess it's, I don't know, it just combines so well with the double damage one. I guess it's not great if you have to rely on another card, but yeah, I guess it's not great if you're like in a defensive position, but if you're like, way out there doing something aggressive, then it can really keep it going.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum breaker. Like if there's like, cave goblins or even forged or like, threatening to go into you, and then now they're forced to, like they need to keep up the momentum, right? They can't take a turn off, then it's really good.
Yeah.
I think, generally speaking, I agree with Fexer. I would just discard it. I think because of how the deck right now, you can summon champion much easier and better, and you get more of value out of your champion. I would dump all the useless event into champion. You should pivot more to champion. However, I think there are some skill to that card. If you holding on to some beast or Ember Archer, knowing the fact that you can actually follow up the auto damage with another auto damage next turn. Like for example, if the enemy have 2 health units, while if under retribution will deal 1 damage to them, but not killed. But if you follow that up next turn with a beast, it basically soften up for that. So if you have a follow-up, yes. If you don't have a follow-up, just discard it. And just play champion. Yeah. It's pretty much all on that follow-up. Otherwise, just discard it. I would not hold that event for sure. I would not hold it. I wouldn't even play it. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's probably not worth like holding on to, but I think it's only really worth holding on to like really good cards. Like if something's just like a pretty good one, then either play it or discard.
Especially if it's the top half of your deck, yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to soften up the unit so that your upcoming auto damage can get the kill. But other than that, yeah, mostly agree with Fexer point of view. Just because I think that, like I said, the champion is so much better now.
Yeah. No. I think you do need, for Phoenix Elves to be at their best, like you said, you need to summon at least 1 or 2 champions. Okay, yeah, this is why I would have killed or this is why we were talking about killing the gate, is they just get a free turn here and a free magic.
Yeah.
Nice play by Bean. Because pushing up potentially leaves Maldara in a position where they get Ember Cog to 2.
Is this
Interesting.
going to be a gate attacking,
Turn.
like back and forth now? Might be.
It's a nice spot for okay, Blast Forge.
Yeah, that's true. Blast Forge,
Looks nice here.
but
Mega Valley if it gets to
wow.
3.
heavy mobile Blast Forge.
Yeah.
But you still need to. I mean, Scrivener still need to roll
Yeah.
perfect 3/3.
Yeah, it needs a 3 for 3, or else this play is not as good.
Thinking about building a gate, maybe?
Yeah, blocking that off. Oh, interesting. Okay, I like it. I like it.
Just like what Davood said.
All in.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
not too many options to build.
This is a big one. Do they
all
hit
of
it?
all, nothing. 3/3.
Damn!
Oh,
There you go. There you go.
Damn!
There you go.
Blast Forge is the best card in this matchup.
We were all.
I can see. I can see.
Damn! How is Scrivener still in this game?
Yeah, that's impressive.
That's very impressive. Damn. And now it's looking relatively. It's a little bit even, I guess. I mean, I think Forge is still a little bit behind, but I mean, Adventure's at 10. Go on.
Yeah.
Really depend on what Bean have in his hand. Another
Yeah.
champion, I guess. Was it Caseo? Caseo comes out.
Yeah, because
Maybe.
Cassio would be good. Cassio or Cassio? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Is Vanessa then Halias?
Is it Vanessa?
Vanessa's
I'm getting
the like melee counter one.
Oh, no, Vanessa. Yeah, it's not Caseo. Where's that from? Anyway.
Oh,
Nice.
Cassie is from the High Elves. The healing one.
Oh, right.
Alright. Doing some evasion.
A little bit tricky still, because Ember Mage still gets You can technically, can you still get damage on Maldara in that position? Because you kill the Ember Mage. No, Matt Cog is too far away. It's tricky for Bean. Tricky. And we're past an hour now. So time is starting to get low for both of them. Probably 10 minutes each-ish.
Yeah.
Who said this game's supposed to be fast? I signed up for a fast game. What happened?
He's got a guard. Can do a dink against the inventor, but
I think this is a good game also because of how dice work in general, like just to not give up in games. I think I was reminded that I was playing against, I forgot who I was playing against, but there was a game where like I thought I was completely won, and then just a few rolls, a few unlucky rolls, a few really good, like that. It's usually a combination of like luck and really good play, can cause it. Oh, I like that by Bean.
I think that's what keeps me playing this game over and over again. Just combination of those two.
Yep. Yeah, you can get out of some crazy situations in this game. So it's a lot of times positions will look impossible you can get out of, and that's the fun of it is trying to figure out how.
Yeah, with 10 minutes left.
Exactly, with 10 minutes left on the clock.
So what do you guys think about the new deck, the Spectral Conclave and the Owl Beckett? Because I'm not paying attention to this game anymore.
The Isle of Ekid, I'm still I've only played like one game with and one game against, but I clearly hadn't figured out like how to really use the summoner to get those extra attacks in.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, I still have some work to do to kind of figure that out. But for the Spectral Conclave, I've mostly just been kind of watching the channels. People talk about like whether they're S rank and like what's OP. And I guess I haven't been playing too much. I've mostly just been watching the Discord people talk about balance in pretty much every channel.
Yeah. Part the fun is part of the fun is that talk about the tier ranking. Yeah, I think both deck is very strong. Alpha Kit, I personally I thought would be a stronger coming out of the gate. I know the SC, the Conclave is strong no matter what. That's my number one favorite deck. Um, Throughout the time, I never really picked one, but yeah, SC is now my favorite deck, all time favorite. Alpha Kit, yeah, it's really weird deck. You do need to get that crab because if you have that crab, if you stay next to it, your summoner have a lot of life. That tough on summoner is huge. Like makes every range shot. Even if your enemy throwing like two dice at it, it feels like nothing. Because
Yeah.
they'll probably just whiff, and then that just -1. They
Mm.
didn't do anything turn. But I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad everyone enjoying it. I don't see any complaints so far.
Yeah, no, I think they're both super unique and cool. They're both very think like you can do some really cool combos with both of them. So I really like that. I mean, that's why I love this game. Is just cool combos.
Yeah.
That's my.
Yeah, we haven't really have much combo deck lately. Like I don't think the tree is combo.
Mm-hmm,
I don't think the filth is combo.
mm-hmm.
But definitely SC and the Vecid is it's combo based. I would say. But yeah, I watched some game from Davood too. So I think both of you are like great players. So that's why I want to see what kind of thought you guys have.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. I do like how Spectral Conclave you can do like this like big flashy move of moving your summoner up, like attacking, summoning, attacking. So yeah, I like all the kind of like some assassination potential if you're close enough with your summoner, which I really like.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Charles? Like which deck would you pick as your favorite of the two? Like without going too deep into it.
Um, right now I like the lizards better, but I think it could be eventually. I like the bunnies, the ghost bunnies more eventually. Um, but yeah, no, I think they're both super well designed. I really like right now just the mobility of the lizards with plunge and what you can do with dancers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just like
it feels so stylish.
mhm. It's really hard to play around, and also you can just do some crazy. Like it's one of those things where you spend like 5 minutes, 10 minutes on a turn, and you realize you can do some crazy thing you didn't even realize.
Yeah.
Also, any
Yeah,
faction with force. Sorry, go on.
yeah, no with punch, yeah. I agree. Yeah.
Or the necklace also. Any faction where you can force your own units by attacking them is a. I know Bean will love that, and then I like that also. Like
Oh
fighters
yeah,
and
the
brute
necklace,
force.
yeah.
Mhm.
Sometimes you can place it in a way so that you can use necklace to push things into Rakamoto
Mm.
for him to dance away. Oh, that feels so good.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah.
But yeah, the I need to play more. My goal this season is to play a lot more public games because usually I just play a bunch of tournament stuff and then I just ignore public outside like the first week. So hopefully I can
Same.
play some more. Slowly moving up the barricade in the Magcog. I like it. Oh wait, I didn't even realize what does Scrivener do that turn. Let's see.
I think attack the
10 health gate.
Attack the 10 gate. I forget what the Mad Cog did.
Mm-mm.
Might have just shifted.
This game is going into one of those states where these late game chipping at gates, staring at each other.
Yeah. Yeah,
40
definitely.
plus turns.
Exactly.
Get into 40 plus turns.
Yeah. This is like the position where you just want to attack with the guardian, and then you hope you whiff on the gate. Make it last as long as possible.
Supposed to be fire symbol. This is not Earth.
This is not fire. Does being attacked with the guardian also? Okay. At least that's a little bit fiery. I thought they were gonna do the one attack stop. Can you do anything here with this workshop? No.
Yeah, that workshop might be there to stay.
Mm-mm.
I think that workshop is keeping Maldaria
Alive.
outside of it, because I think Inventor could just swoop in with like a Mad Cog and attempt to throw 3 dice at her.
Yep. Agreed. Kills their own gate. Nice. And then takes the damage. Ooh,
Nope.
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, Mad Cog, and then just bring
That one's
bring
ready
the
for forged. And Mad Cog is doing a lot of work.
Yep. It's great.
living up to the title of the favorite unit.
Yeah.
Probably top 5, top 10 at for sure top 10.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I still think I put Vinemancer as number 1 common, and then
Vinemancer?
Yeah, Vinemancer.
Yeah. Agree. Number 1 though, it's wow. There's so many good units out there right now.
Undead Carrier.
Undead Carrier is pretty good. That's definitely yours, Davood.
Yeah.
Definitely for Davood.
What's your favorite avian unit, Davood?
Avian.
Sage?
Yeah, probably Sage. It's just always good. By itself, it's pretty good. With other units, it's really good.
Mm-mm. This is scary for Bean now. Inventor has an open lane, full health, 2 magic, Maldara at 3. This is
Yeah.
What is Bean holding? 3 cards. If he had a Amber Beast right there, he would have summoned it for sure. Get rid of that Mad Cog.
Yep.
So no Amber Beast, 100%.
That's a great point. If this Mad Cog's gone, it kind of really reduces the threat, because then you can just start kiting and just.
Yeah.
This kind of feels bad though.
Yeah, just the attack for 1.
Attack for 1. Ember Mage probably needs to get out of there, or else it's done next turn.
Not only attacking for 1, that Guardian is going to be dead for sure. And that feeds into the magic that Inventor wanted.
Okay, kiting back.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, teleport that Guardian.
If there's an Ember Cog though, Meldaria goes down to 2 or 1 or 2. But we'll see. Not sure if it's
First damage on Inventor.
Yep. Important.
Hey, Davood, that inventor might just summon another Blast Forge.
It could be.
Roll another 3/3.
Yeah, on the
Got
Guardian.
time. Damage that gate. I guess the summon would kill the Ember Mage, so I guess it can't even do that.
Mm-mm.
Oh wait, hit the Guardian, right.
You hit right at the corner.
Okay, Bean discarded a card, so
Yeah, it shows what I know, right? Like MVP.
Gotta
probably
be
another
Vanessa,
champion.
maybe?
Yeah, Vanessa, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's kind of too late for Halias, but might have to summon her anyways.
Yep. I mean, if you can get like an attack with Ember Mage with the +1, then maybe it's worth it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Going for the Mag or the Ember Cog, I'm assuming. But I don't think you need to.
Yeah, move all the way up.
Yeah.
Or I guess get the kill and then do some damage on the Guardian.
Or just go face Maldara. Just bring them down to 1 or 2. I'm not.
Yeah.
That sounds not the best either. Ugh. Tricky. Interesting game. Interesting thing about that play is Magcog can now move safely all the way up. Interesting.
How so?
Oh, sorry, you're right. I thought the gate. I forgot it's 2, not 3.
Oh,
You're right.
there's the Ember.
There it is. Going for the value. There's an argument for just hitting Maldar, I think. But I can see this also. It really matters what the last cards are for Bean. And does Scrivener discard a card is also kind of important here. Whether...
It's all down to what Bean is holding in his hand. 5 magic. Vanessa. I think Vanessa will probably seal the game. 9 health. That's way too chunky.
As long as you play with it correctly and don't let it get a Forge in Flames, Inventor double attacked, yeah. Did they attack their own barricade? Did I just see that?
Oh, they did?
Very nice.
Skill move.
Yep. Oh, never mind. Okay.
Was that a discard?
Yes, it was a discard. They had 2 cards down to
It's a Blast Forge.
Blast Forge, last card.
Probably is.
I'm putting $100 on it.
I won't pick you up on it.
Oh, it was
okay, it's Halias. Just a peek.
The all-in attack. I like it. Double attack on Inventor. Maldara gets hit once, but you're not really if both the workshops are gone, so there's no chance at a kill.
Oh no! No. Uh-oh. That whiff.
There's an argument for double attacking Inventor here. Guardian pushing, double attacking, but decides to go. Okay, gets it.
Ooh. Gets it right on the spot.
Oh, never mind. I forgot Maldara's ability. I was like, aren't they dead? No, they're not.
It shows, again, the new Madara can do this. The old one, she's dead like 5 turns ago. Pulling the champion in order for her to be safe.
Yeah.
Stay there. The Inventor's close. If you try to run away, there's a couple gates on the other side.
Is it interesting? Okay.
Blast Forge.
Blast Forge was the last one. Do they get a 6 out of 6? Let's see. But yeah, I think you'd much rather as being the other champion. Oh, gets it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh!
Ooh.
And then at this point, Inventor has no more
Would that flip the
cards.
game? Would that flip the game? I think that would actually flip the game.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they have one more attack with if they want to go all in with Embercog, which looks like they're going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would flip the game.
Yeah.
Blast Forge would auto damage one,
Mm-hmm.
and then Beans have nothing else. Oh, Beans have one card. Okay.
It's got to be a good one.
The good thing as Maldara, as long as their last card's like a Guardian, you can do some pretty crazy kiting right now.
Yeah. Yeah. At this point,
But
Blast can't move without taking
Yeah.
damage.
you have Magcog movement, but that's very limited. It's like very one space per turn.
I think that Magcog is gonna die. First of all, Guardian's gonna push it away.
Mm-hmm.
Maldari is gonna shoot a gate and just teleport again.
Mm-mm.
And since Inventor have no more cards, he cannot build.
That's a good point.
That's done. That's done.
This gate in the middle of the board is actually hurting Scrivener because Maldara can just hit that, get the Guardian away.
Yeah, and then just teleport the Guardian away.
Yeah, that's a great point. And then there's no way that Inventor can hit. So basically, yeah, interesting.
Maybe it'll be down to just Summoner versus Summoner.
Well, won't Inventor hit the Guardian?
Guardian's gonna move away. True, because it can't because of the gate. You're right, Davood.
Yeah.
You're right, Davood.
Yeah, man, this is close.
Yep. This Blast Forge out of the game though, so it's basically Inventor versus Maldara.
Yeah, it's just Summoner versus Summoner right now.
Exactly. And I guess whatever card Bean has left in his hand.
Yeah.
They must be running out of time too, on the clock.
Actually, Blast Forge might be able to get with these gate, but like you're kind of locked in as Maldara, so it could be that Blast Forge has time to have impact, or at least like limit Maldara's options. Oh, I would have done Blast Forge the other way, to be honest. Maybe like here. Like you just want Blast Forge in a position where Maldara can't retreat to the opposite side of the board.
Yeah, not going for the...
Oh, they got it. Yeah.
All right, what's his last card?
What is Bean's last card?
So this is just such a weird poll. It's gonna be so weird.
Okay.
I like it.
He could push the Blast Forge and then finish off with Maldaria.
Yeah, I think that would have been the better play.
Right now, Madaria going
Might work out.
to.
Oh,
It did not work out.
It did not work out.
That kind of worked, I guess, because he can't move.
Yeah, Blast Forge can't move. True.
I bet he has a blinding flare now, maybe.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh no, he doesn't.
Blast Forge can't move, yeah, because of the.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can't.
but
Okay.
he died.
A little bit risky by Bean, but I can see.
Yeah.
I'm wondering.
Okay, so he only needed the two.
I'm wondering when there's a chance to destroy the Guardian. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
What a crazy game.
Not looking good. Not looking good.
Yeah, this game is. Well, it really matters.
Yeah.
Bean's last card. What is Bean's last card?
Now is he gonna hit the barricade and just starve the Inventor?
Yeah, I think that's the best.
Yeah.
Guardian one attack at a time. Oh, interesting, Bean. Bean going all out. I'll just do Guardian, ping, Maldara, other side of the map. Be really mean about it.
Yeah.
Bean, stop toiling.
You know what? Bean probably has a champion of his last card. That's probably what it is. Guy wants to get his champion out.
Yeah.
Interesting. I kind of see it. See, this is why you ping the gate.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. leaving no target for Moldaria to teleport. I think this is also important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, did they run out of time? I see.
Oh yeah.
Timed up. GG's. That was a fun game. That was a crazy game.
Yeah, that's a crazy long game.
Yeah. It's a nuts game.
I'm gonna pause for a bit, so I will be back in about 10 minutes,
No
or maybe
worries.
5.
Okay.
Where's the? How can I pause? Sound like a crazy man.
Alrighty. Inventor fell asleep. Long day of building.
True. Built everything there was to build.
That's a crazy game because it looked halfway through that this would be just Phoenix Elves, like just Forge starved of magic. Phoenix Elves would have won.
Yeah, then just a couple of rolls is completely different.
Yep. I'm curious if we have to ask Bean what the last card was. I guess then we could speculate whether there was a way for Scrivener to win. So the key 2 turns were turn. Yeah, this is a long game, especially for a live game. I'm impressed that they both didn't time out until like the game was basically decided.
Yeah, it's a good thing it didn't happen a few turns earlier.
Yep.
I'm back again. Yeah, 40 turns. That's a crazy long game.
Yep.
Hello, Bean.
Hey guys.
Hey, Bean.
Hey.
Sorry,
What was your
that
last card?
was so long. Scrivener said they'll join in a couple minutes here.
Okay.
Sounds good.
You're asking what that last card was?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was just a divine retribution that I was kind of holding as a potential threat.
Okay. Bluffing.
It was not a unit, but it was going to be like, hey, maybe I'll summon something.
Gotcha.
So what were your emotions that game, Bean?
Well, right now I'm feeling the stress of the like, oh, there's so little time left. They ended, and I have 2 seconds left on my clock. So.
Oh, really?
So that was a little sprint at the end there. I looked up at one point. I'm like, 30 seconds. We had that little time too.
I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised.
If there were like 5 more minutes left, I think I would have had it. Like on both our clocks. I think I still would have had it just because of Maldaria, like shenanigans, pulling stuff away, and the inventor not being able to attack anything. But I don't know. It'd be interesting for sure. My emotions going in that whole game though were just like really, really had to think all about however many angles I could got by the inventor, and I missed a lot of them. Like the Titan was huge in that game, big time.
Yeah, the Titan is huge. At the beginning of the game, I lightly mentioned Titan it's very big in this matchup, and Scrivener just summoned it like turn 1. So
yeah,
great move.
Yeah, I was telling them that was the earliest I've ever seen Titan, and it was immediately good and a threat.
Yeah, that was very effective.
Yeah. It was constant assault. I mean, I kind of was trying to get Inventor to come forward, and so I could then hit him back and, either Fire Drake through some stuff to hit him or get an Ember Beast to surprise, but Scrivener played really well, and I really never had a chance to do that at all.
Yeah, I think Scrivener played really well from the beginning.
Totally.
Yeah.
First damage on Inventor was like 2/3 of the way through.
Yep. Don't single.
Scrivener is saying that you played very well, and that I thought I'd be able to get you with some Ember Beasts or some Fire Drake shooting through stuff, and there was no chance. You played really defensive and smart. Oop, I think you're muted, just so you know. Oh yeah.
Hello.
Nope.
This might be. I agree with Ciabatta. This is probably the hardest game to beat. 89 minutes and 59 seconds, or 58 seconds. Sorry, 2 seconds.
That's
still,
crazy.
Still taking the time to make 2 attacks on the gate.
I was not thinking at that moment. So.
You're just panicking.
Yeah. Attack everything.
I do. This barricade is what I would have attacked next, so that's where I think I still could have done some Maldaria kind of shenanigans. And just
and then shield
hold the
yourself
guard.
with the guard.
Yeah. Use that divine retribution for the ultimate defensive play.
1 damage.
Yeah. Pretty shrimpy retribution.
It could have went down to the divine retribution. It's like the inventor gets the 3 out of 3 with 1 health, and then has to choose the order, and then low on time, so it chooses to take the damage before the attack goes through or something. Or does that how it works? No. That's only with I'm thinking about like a motor and stuff like that. With attacks, it's always attack is prioritized before effects, right?
I do have a question for you, Bean. So you have 8 magic so early on. Did you have Fire Drake in your hand already?
I got Fire Drake, I think turn 2 I had it, but I like to just discard a lot early to kind of, especially with Phoenix Elves, to kind of threaten a lot. And
Right.
I did want Fire Drake in this matchup, so I knew whenever I'd get it, I wanted to be able to summon it. I think it was turn 2 I had it in my hand. But I didn't have 8 magic at that point, but I always wanted to kind of threaten it and make it so Scrivener couldn't just put a unit in front. Had to put a immobile structure and hamper themselves that way. Although with Titan, didn't really hamper yourself.
Yeah, it's somewhat like a counter to your Fire Drake tactic. It's very, very nice to see both of them came out this game.
Yeah, Titan was really good in this. Scrivener, are you there? And haven't been able to hear you. Maybe not.
I think she's on though, but I'm not hearing anything.
Oh, they just texted me and said their mic is acting up.
Okay, no worries. Yeah, so were you at any point, because there's a point there where it looked like Scrivener, and to their credit, they decided to they had a few turns with 0 magic, and so it looked like you were super far ahead on tempo, but then they used this magcog plus module upgrade and a little bit of luck to sort of get back into things and cause it to be a close game in the end. Some really nice plays. Yeah,
that modular was huge. I mean, I thought, again, I'd be able to, like, modular magcog, usually with Forged, you're able to kind of, like, they'll hide it, and I could get it with either Burn or Fire Drake. Hey, are you there, Scrivener? Try it again. Nope. But, yeah, there was no opportunity for Fire Drake. There was no chance of Burn except for that one turn, which I got, which felt good, but also felt really risky to, like, be able to do that. And kind of, at that point, Maldaria was already down to 4 and had to be really careful where I was putting her.
Yeah, I'm impressed how well you held up Maldaria at this low life, and also I think you do you plan for the Guardians to be able to pull off all the like shoving aside and teleporting, because like at the beginning of the match, like from my experience, I think Guardian is like one of the key critical units in this matchup. Especially how you can shove things and then teleport aside, because like one thing bad about the Forge, they can't really maneuver around the teleportation. So like I keep seeing you doing this, and I think partially the victory is based on that too.
Yeah, I mean that wasn't like my thought going in, but it was definitely what appeared itself. Like I didn't really have a good way to deal with sentry cogs at all, and so I wanted to get rid of them when I could. And Guardians are nice and little beefy, so I wanted to use them for that. And Maldaria's big attack, that's definitely enough, like almost always, to kill it. So that was good. And I don't feel as bad taking that 1 damage with that versus like Number Mage or Number Archer.
Mm. Did you discard a Spear of the Phoenix?
I did at the very end.
Mm-mm.
I was planning on using it with my Divine Retribution, but I was stuck at 4 magic and I had Holy Oss in hand, and those were the only 3 cards left. So
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Would you say, hey, hi, Scrivener. Hi.
we can hear you.
Yeah, fifth time's the charm. Do you wanna know my facepalm moment?
When was that?
Just in life. So my mic wasn't working because I detached it to get it out of the way, and I just left it on the side and forgot. So that's why.
That'll do it.
Turns out it's got to be plugged in. We were just talking. This was a super fun game, and you played really well. Like all of my usual like stuff I catch people out on, like whether it's an Ember Beast summoning into a spot and hitting the Inventor when they're not expecting it, or Fire Drake shooting through stuff. Like you were just completely well defended against in a live game. That's really hard to do.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I agree. Midway, I was mentioning how I asked because I never really, unfortunately, I never really keep up with the live league, so I never recognize your name. But I said, this Scrivener player is really, really experienced with the Forge, because the way you maneuver everything so quickly in live league is kind of difficult, especially with the Titans.
Yeah.
I think this game was like the most I've ever tightened. I've had him in the first hand as second player before, like a couple times, but like it just really worked out this turn, especially with Kowloon, so I could like just use him pretty much forever.
Yeah,
it's totally the right play to do that, and it opened up a ton of stuff that I was not expecting. And just usually I'm like, oh, I'll play around.
Yeah, not impressive stats that Sheris is showing. Sorry.
Showing some stats.
I'm just trying to see. You play complicated factions, that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, you just completely, like, I was used to all these things being completely immobile,
Factions, that's what I'm seeing.
Were able to just move them out of the way, which is obviously what Titan does, and I was fully not expecting it most of the time.
Yeah, even as we're watching it, we're kind of trying to figure out what Bean can do, and we're midway through the thought process. We're like, no, we can't do this. Titan's just gonna move it away, because Moldaria is really good at hitting structure and then just clogging it, making her safe. Because a Titan, Moldaria can't even do that anymore.
Yeah.
But great play on both sides. I fully expect a short game. I did not sign up for 2 hours.
Sorry about that.
He wants some time back.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Davood can tell you, I usually play pretty quick, but this is now twice with live leave that I've done one of these streams and it's taken like someone's timed out, and I feel bad.
What was your last card? And how much magic did you end up with?
Well, I was telling these guys my last card was just Divine Retribution. And so I was kind of holding it in hand to make you think I would summon something. which
Yeah, that's why I played Inventor a little bit more defensively at the end game, just in case you would like double attack me somehow.
yeah, when I saw you going after my gates instead of that one guardian, which was the only thing I could summon in front of myself, I was like, thank you. Please.
Uh,
But
I made a big misplay at the end for sure. I had just the Ember Cog and a Blast Cog left, and I burned the Ember Cog to a forward Blast Cog, but I should have done it the other way.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
yeah,
know.
the clock is ticking down too, from what I heard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was. We had like the last few turns was under 3 minutes for sure.
Yeah, I was telling these guys I had 2 seconds left on my clock.
It was extremely, extremely close, and it's just the UI that kind of got me near the end.
Yeah, yeah. I do think, like, I don't know, tell me if I'm wrong, Scrivener, but I think if there were 5 more minutes on both our clocks, it still would have worked out with Maldaria being able to hold out just because you were running out of stuff to attack. But I mean, you did have way more health, so you could just one of your hits could have killed me.
Yeah, I was gonna plan on using Inventor in the end game since you had low units, and he can hit pretty decently with all the melee.
Yeah,
And that's why I think I finally exposed him at some point just to draw your units out and get my stuff in position.
I know. Well, you one turn killed my Holios, which was very rude.
Oh, I think there were like a few turns like back to back where every single row was like 100% hit for both of us. So
Yeah.
that made things more exciting for sure.
Well, these like also these gates you had up on your right, my left, were super scary for me because normally I would just go run away from the inventor in near the like mid to end game, but you kept summoning stuff out of them, and I didn't want to risk it. Like one hit from a blast forward is gonna kill me.
Yeah, it was interesting how those gates kind of switched. Where early game, it seemed like they kind of started blocking the inventor from moving forward, but then at the end game, it was just like a huge threat.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's an issue for Forged that he might block himself in sometimes, but since I had Titan, I knew I had a lot more flexibility. But that's also kind of what takes more time to plan as well. And I always, always love getting my opponents with a super secret Forge technique. Just summon and walk up. I think I got you once with that one with the Blast Cog at some point.
Yeah.
We're kind of laughing behind it too. We were wondering when the blast forge gonna show up.
Yeah, you never expect it. It's just completely, it's like totally a normal thing in every other deck, and then the Forge, it's like, oh my gosh, something's coming out of there.
Something's coming from a gate.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And
Yeah, I got a question for you, Scrivener, before I gotta go actually. I know one of Bean's favorite deck is the Mountain Fergav, am I right?
That's right.
Yeah. What would be your favorite deck, Scrivener?
oh, mine?
Just
It'd be Sand Goblins for sure.
Mm,
They're extreme. The podcast mentioned it, but they're like super well-rounded and have a bunch of different tools, and they also allow for like some really, really fun plays.
Yeah. Another structure deck for you too.
Yeah, I think my top actions all have the engineering symbol, so yeah, and I really like Forge once I started like actually learning how to play them.
interesting.
Structure specialist.
Yeah.
It's
Engineer.
completely different type of like the system comparing to the Forge and the Sand Goblin. But or are you thinking they're kind of the similar?
They're not similar, but I think just for Forge and Sand Goblin, what they have in common is that kind of like that flexibility of building stuff and the way that you can just reconfigure the board. With Sand Goblins, you have the thrusters, and then
too.
yeah, and then the little bump for Rust Riders.
Yeah, Rough Rider. Are you a cross carry, um, like
100,000,000%. It is a great ability, super thematic, and it can help you carry the game in
thank
points.
you. See,
Totally.
like
I'll
thank you.
I'll
We
post one of my
yeah.
favorite Sand Goblin games after this.
Mhm.
It's one of my most cherished games, and if I ever am tilted by RNG, it's one of the ones I go back to just to make myself feel better.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know. I could sleep better tonight knowing that we have another cross carry uh, player.
Enthusiast.
Yeah, cross carrying silts to kind of swap with your summoner is definitely has definitely been the way I've lost at least like two or three times.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Never expect it. I mean, it's kind of like Titan, what you're doing with Titan a little bit, similar vibe.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Similar five.
And I think the reason why kind of the Magcog feels so natural is because I did used to play a lot of cloaks, so it's kind of like an easier version of Out of Shadows.
Um,
That is true. That is true. The whole tricky teleportation. Yeah. Well, that's good to know. But guys, I gotta go. Unfortunately, thank you for having me, and hope we could do this again.
Thanks for coming, dude. That was a lot of fun.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I gotta go. Bye
see you
now.
later.
Super cool. Yeah, I think like not Nolan. What do you say? How to pronounce his name? I forget. Anyways,
Kowloon.
Hallyoon, yeah. Um, I was very impressed by the speed of your turns, especially with Forged. Like Forged is such a hard faction. I feel like to bring to 45-minute or for 90-minute games. So
Yeah. I brought him one time in live league and I lost every single game. So
you got out D1. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I definitely would have timed out in this game.
It's funny that all you had to do to win this is literally not attack like a turn and then Beano timed out.
Yeah, I was thinking that he might have to take a little longer on his turns just because you had 2 units, but it's just like when you're down to 30 seconds, there's not much time to think and you can
Yeah.
just do whatever is natural, which is attack, right?
Hmm.
yeah. Well, I was telling Scrivener in the chat or in our like little chat that my the like UI is saying, "Are you sure you don't want to discard?" When I had one card left, I'm like, "No." I think there's like 10 seconds left. I'm like, "Come on."
You could have more magic.
Why would I want to discard?
I wonder how many live league games have been won just by someone just mashing the skip phase button faster than the other person at the end.
Yeah.
This was probably one of the few ones that I can think of, just because our times were so close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can't get much closer. 2 seconds left on my clock. We
We
got
can try for one someday.
there's
Yeah.
61 cards in our discard also.
Yeah, I wish we could see it while we were spectating how much time each of you have left, just because we don't know how much pressure is on each
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, to add to the
I
excitement.
don't know why. You guys should. I feel like you guys should be able to see that, but they don't let it.
Oh well.
I mean,
Yeah, I think it's just to hide the fact that the timers were kind of broke for a bit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is that do you still have to refresh, or are they accurate now?
They seem to be pretty accurate, at
Yeah.
least way more accurate than they were before. Which I'm like, I can't imagine how y'all used to play like that. That'd be pretty insufferable.
It was
Yeah.
usually just enter and immediately refresh the page to make sure, you know. But yeah, so it looks like Bean, you are still in running for winning again or getting the back-to-back. Scrivener,
Yeah.
do you still have a shot? You may have a shot. Yeah, you still have a shot also. You just have to hope that Bean loses a game, and that
Oh, I'm
Ciabatta
done.
loses a game.
I'm done.
That's
Yeah, I got all
oh,
my Kowloon.
I don't like banking on people losing. I'm pretty sure Tabata has this.
Ciabatta, if he wins out, gets it, and if
Mhm.
he wins one, I think that would still be he has it. So
Yeah, because he has the tiebreaker over you.
Yeah, he has the
Tort's still in there, right?
face-to-face tiebreaker
Mhm.
or head-to-head tiebreaker.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a moot point. So I just play for fun from now on.
Tort's game against me was like the worst luck I've ever seen anyone get. So sorry Tort that I had that game.
He was playing avians.
Yeah,
It's patented.
he just kept missing. It was really rough.
But yeah,
I think I'm getting that piece out here too.
sounds good. Sounds good. That was a lot of fun. Scrivener, you can send the replay if you want to, or you can add to the list, the replay list, whatever you want to do.
For the Sand Goblin thing?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Whatever's easier. But see ya, Bean.
Already gone.
Davood, what faction are you bringing to? Just so I can plan against you if I choose to play. What faction are you bringing to Live League?
Oh yeah, I'm bringing
He's
Fungal
bringing
Dwarves.
Oh,
he's bringing Shimmer Sea Fae.
Shimmer Sea
I thought about it. I was like, well, if I need to play fast, maybe I'll take an aggro faction that I'm interested in. But yeah,
but
taking Fungal Dwarves, thought it'd be funny, and I also like the games can be longer with them, but I also feel like most of their events are pretty intuitive, like just out spores whenever you have to in the discard and everything.
Yeah, I love their assassination. The stem shrooms and demand are pretty awesome. So you can play a pretty cool aggro game with them.
Yeah. A little bit. It's pretty tin canny.
Ciabatta?
Yeah. Is this better?
Yeah, better.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I have some good news for me and bad news for you. But we didn't want to ruin the hype of the game, but I played Tortuga before this game, and even though he played probably better than me, I will give him props for a really good essay. Skies for Avians. I managed to pull it out with 1 health. So so I got it.
Ooh, okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And Eden put me up here to tell you all because I don't know why.
What's your?
It's a celebration.
True, to celebrate.
It feels weird to be like, hey, you know this game you played the literal maximum amount of time for? It didn't matter, suckers. But
I win.
Which has been assigned to me.
Now you have to draw the new emoji while we're all on here.
I do need to do that.
Do you have ideas for it yet?
Beans is a bean with a face, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he also did finger guns, so that's the thing that made it different.
Is it going to be a piece of ciabatta with finger guns?
Ooh.
Oh, that would be amazing.
The face, yes. What's the sizing? Like how many pixels?
I don't know. You have to ask.
Probably under 16 by 16 or 32 by 32. Not sure.
Well, I'll whip something up.
Are you gonna go the monocle route, or are you gonna go the finger gun route?
I don't know. We'll see what looks best in the small resolution art style.
You can also be revolutionary and do something else.
That's
Are those the only 2 styles so far?
Yep.
Yeah.
What was the one before the bean?
Galbus with the monocle.
The top hat.
Tortugatron's bunny.
Oh yeah, the bunny.
Before that, it was Jaxic with a monocle, and before that was just Jaxic. Twice, so he put a monocle on for the second time to indicate his fabulous amount of wealth.
Upgrade.
Jack 6 was the most hilarious because it was funny, but at the same time it was like a little bit passive aggressive. It was just like the perfect, and he used it perfectly. Sometimes, yeah, it was a great.
It was solid.
It was very good.
Fantastic game, by the way. Both of you played really well.
Yeah, definitely felt better about that game than our game last night. I was able to stay focused like throughout most of that game until I hit 45 seconds on the clock.
That did mix it up.
What's your normal like cadence of games for this? Is it just like one per week, or do you kind of group them together?
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
I think I found like a good cadence, not jackstick level, 12 games per day. About 1 to 2. I queue about 1 to 2 ranked async games Monday through Thursday, so I don't have any. Try not to have leftover games on the weekend just to take a break.
Gotcha.
But I've
Well-
been really slow this season. I just started last week just to warm up for these games because they had a deadline.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I'm
How
usually
about everyone else?
I'm usually the reverse. I try to get all my games on the weekends. I'm too busy or I feel like I'm too busy on the week days.
Yeah, I think I'd probably try to. I'm gonna, yeah, I'm joining Live League, so I think I'll probably try to get them on the weekends, but we'll see how people are available.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, I don't play much public. Kind of whenever I want to play, I kind of get my hands full with a tournament or a season of League.
Oh, hey, I'm sitting like with at least 2 champions, and I think Shara's you've won some champions before. So Davood is like PhD tournament champion. Chibata's current Live League champ.
Yeah. I haven't won anything, but thank you.
I thought not Live League yet, or you were close.
I was close once, but yeah.
Okay.
We won our respect.
Hey, we had the what was it? We had the Bean versus Davood to determine which championship was the best, and it turns out Live League is the number one tournament in the world or in the scene. So Bean won
Well,
out.
it is if you're it is if you dropped out after the first game.
That's all that matters.
We all know. It's just because Spectral Conclave is OP. There's no other reason. No other reason he won.
I'm excited for. It seems like there's a Live League. I'm very happy that Live League has continued to go forward because I was afraid it would be one of those things which fizzles out. But we seem to get new players every season, so I'm very happy it's on now season 7, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when I first started, Live League was just way less daunting than Massimo's League because you have to know like 10 factions. But Live League, you just choose one and go with it. And it's just super accessible since Eden allows the free rotating faction too.
True.
That's a good idea.
Is that the reason you chose? Did you choose Forge because you wanted to practice with them, or just because you like them, or what was the idea behind Forge this season?
For Live League, I'll just take whoever I like for sure because I have to play so many, 4 games live with them, and if they feel like they could stand a chance or be like competitive enough.
Cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Especially in D1 where it gets hard. Hard competition. You guys have... Actually, it's cool that you guys all have mixed factions this season. Versus in Division 2, we have 2 tree players. Oh my...
Div 3 was the one that made me laugh.
Oh, yeah, they have
Wasn't
3
it like almost all Spectral Conclave or something like that?
Yep. There's 3 of them. That's hilarious. I still think the funniest by far is Shampoo with... he had Vanguards as his main faction, and his backup faction was Frogs back when they were really strong. So it's like the worst faction, and if you choose the same faction as I do, you get the best faction in the game to play against.
Because that's going to be a huge possibility, right?
Yeah.
Telling everyone not to pick Vanguard.
Exactly. Don't pick Vanguards or else you get the Frogs. Yeah, no. I tried the Frogs after the nerf in Live League, and I just got spanked multiple, just dropped 2 divisions. It's too hard. Can't do it.
How was it on async mode? Was it like as rough?
I think it's a little bit easier when you have more time to, because it definitely is a thinky faction, similar to Forged. I think I just don't know, like ever since the nerf, I don't really know how they function well enough to play them in a synchronized game. Because I just don't know the play patterns really, especially against when you face tough competition. Like I'm facing like Nestle on Tundra Orcs, and I just get steamrolled.
His Tundra Orcs are ridiculously rough. You'll just get like.
Yeah, it's just Oop! What happened?
Oh, Nestle's here.
Oh, Nestle's came in?
He's in chat.
Thank you.
He's a champion too. He won one of the Saturday extravaganzas with Vexer. Both of them played Tundra Orcs.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's fun.
Was it a mirror match?
No, they just kind of ended up in it was like 3 rounds, and Vexer just didn't have time to like continue playing like 4 games back to back. So the points were matched at the end, so they just tied for first.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. Now Sleeps had 2 Saturday extravaganzas. I'll take this chance to ask somebody to like start those up again, because those are really fun and like definitely more casual if you can just knock it out in a day.
I agree. I think Eden and Ben used to do that.
Eden, yeah.
I can try. I'll try. I just wish Ben was just so good at this stuff, and I'm very like I like doing what I like doing, but I need to be more consistent like Ben until Ben comes back maybe.
Has Ben just been on break for a long time?
Yeah, I think he has real life stuff going on.
Yeah.
You guys want to see the prototype?
I don't
Okay.
understand.
Phosmonaut also wants to call out. I think he won the in-person PhD tournament at Gen Con, right?
Oh yeah, that's sick.
Anybody else who won tournaments? Oh, Run from the Time Police. He was runner-up in Tournament of Champions with Sky Spirit Avians, which is pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
That is pretty sick.
And of course, Tortugatron has won some of the live leagues as well. Am I missing anybody from chat?
I mean, I think Eden's won some drawing competitions if we want to go outside of Summoner Wars, so we can nah. But yeah, I agree. We should do a extravaganza again. Those were pretty fun and very casual. Especially they're really fun when factions are being released. So maybe the next time a faction's released, and in between we can do 1 or 2. I think like kind of Lively took over because Eden used to be really heavily involved with that. But there's no reason we can't just make it like super casual, throw up a channel or 2, make a poster, and just make a bracket.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like it doesn't even require a lot of people to participate, but it's just like kind of a fun thing to get a lot of people together playing.
Mm-hmm.
And I might suggest like some live formats for PhD tournaments too, because they were like asking for ideas. And I feel like that's one that's missing for them, which would be cool.
We could also look. I'm always happy if you want to get involved. Scrivener with either streaming or planning stuff. I'm always welcoming more people to to join. I know that Jexic was doing it for a little bit. Also, you, Davood, you can become the #1 streamer in Summoner Wars.
I'm good on streaming. I'm actually usually a very private person, but since this community is like super open and just loves to kind of share ideas and be like just a great kind of games and talks, and I've learned so much, obviously, from watching all of the other people. I wanted to also, contribute to that, but don't want to deal with that streaming stuff. I'm good.
That makes sense. I don't blame. I just like doing it because it's just taking Ben's example, and it's kind of fun to also do things which I'm interested in, and specifically only do those things. Like I don't think I can. Like I know Ben would do like a lot of live games, and for me personally, that's not as interesting as just looking over tournament games or doing stuff like this.
I think also maybe another idea that might help you for content is maybe game reviews. If people are having trouble with stuff, send it in and kind of analyze where they went wrong.
That's a great
That would
idea.
be like a little more educational. But definitely appreciate you stepping in to fill the void. We just need as much Summoner Wars content as possible.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Until Ben comes back, then he can take over again.
Are you gonna retire?
Yeah, I'll semi-retire if he comes back.
Holding the torch.
Hold the torch. Yeah, I think game review would be cool. Maybe because I thought people, to be honest, when I did because I have the submission sheet for replay, so I thought some people would do it for that, but I think people did it more to, and it makes sense because I think I advertised as more as like show off fun games. But yeah, maybe we have a separate sheet for people wanting advice on games, and then we can have different guests come on, maybe different people who are experts at different factions come on and go through. Could be fun.
Yeah, a lot of potential.
And then the other thing which I really liked, which we used to do, I'm not sure if you guys were there, usually after the extravaganzas were done, we would usually have like some type of Discord games go on, like drawing competitions and stuff. That was so fun. There's I think there's a picture of Grognak kissing Hecatea somewhere in Discord from that.
Yeah, that was extremely beautiful, and you deserved the win.
I forgot who did. Was that? I forgot who drew that. Yeah, someone.
Was it Bosmanot or Nestle? Sorry, I can't scroll up in the chat.
It was. Oh, it was Nestle?
Nestle, yeah. Who were you drawing against? Because both of them were pretty hilarious. And also, since we're asking, Eden Taskmaster tournament win.
True.
What is it?
Taskmaster is just like a hilarious show where comedians try to do things for points, but they're not really trying. They're just trying to be funny. So it's like similar to that drawing.
Sure.
Yeah, just ridiculous things.
Do we want a Taskmaster tournament?
Yes.
Yep. We
Yes,
do.
Eden. 100% of us already said yes.
All right, that was a lot of fun. Great game, Scrivener. Yeah, it came down to the wire, just a few less clicks, and you would have won. But overall, it was a great play by you.
Oh, exciting game.
Yeah, no regrets. Thank you.
Show them the bread call. Oh yeah, so this is oh wait, no, this is the one. So we have two different submissions for Ciabatta's imagery. This is the first one done by Eden. It's a Ciabatta with sunglasses drinking a soda, and then Ciabatta sent me another one, which is a pixelated toast, which is pretty fun.
Pixelated toast, but you can make it more ciabatta-like with more of the airiness of it. And ciabatta aren't baked in pan loaves like that. But the second one is not ciabatta-y enough. It could be any old generic bread loaf. So that's my critique.
Both of them. Yeah, Nestle, submit one also. Submit one.
I mean, Nestle is going to win the emoji competition here.
Davood, do you want to join? You can draw something also. Draw some bread.
Yeah, we should make it a mandatory part of Live League.
All the
Everyone joining
losers
has to
have to draw for the winner.
Yeah. Why should the winner have to make one?
Exactly.
Wait, is that real?
No, but it should be a rule. It should be a rule.
No. Nestle has been banned.
Who's been banning? Why did
Who's another mod? Is it just auto ban? Oh,
It might have been
why?
auto ban. Let me unban Nestle. Poor Nestle. All right, let me unban Nestle. How did I?
Did it see his drawings?
Yes.
It might have been suggestive.
Maybe. Why are you banned? Okay, right. There, you should be unbanned, Nestle. Sorry about that. I'm not sure how you got banned. Maybe it was auto ban. Oop. We only have 12 viewers. We can't afford to lose anyone. I'm actually, I kind of, I am very happy with the amount of people who have shown up to watch streams. It definitely has been a very solid amount of people, especially for how small of a community we have. So very cool to see a lot of people getting involved.
I think since Summoner Wars is such a small community, definitely don't get disheartened if you have a small number of viewers, like even one person, I would say is enough. And this game was like posted with extremely short notice too, so there's that to consider. I bet a lot more people would watch the VODs as well.
True.
Yeah, it's fun for the people in the highlighted game too.
That's a good point. No, I meant that as like because I know Ben would a lot of times get a lot less viewers, but that's because I think he was the one who originally grew it, so he had to go through the trenches, and then I just get to take advantage of all the viewership he cultivated, or like the community he cultivated.
You sniped his
Exactly.
his audience.
Exactly.
There's enough room for 2 streamers. It's fine.
True.
We can watch both.
Nah. If Ben comes back, I'll make sure to always stream at the same time he does. Try to poach as many viewers. I'm kidding.
Yeah, another competition. And then I'll stream the competition between both of your streams.
Just have a duel.
I'll get into it doing a reaction to any of
The reaction of the double streams.
Yeah. There's an endless meta content.
Yeah, Faction Masters has been doing very well, and those are they're also really cool because you get every you usually Clausmus is able to get the one or two of the players in the game to comment on their own games, which is always fun.
Yeah, I think that definitely helps a lot just to kind of understand what they're doing, and it helps me definitely helps me to learn factions as well if I'm having trouble or just figuring out some kind of new cool ideas. There's like another one that's very similar that Aaron does called Tournament of Champions. Was that still going on?
I think so. I'm not sure if it's like at end of seasons or just whenever Aaron decides to have a new one. But those are a lot of fun also. Those are community voted, I guess, versus ladder for like who's the best of the faction. Yeah. So usually he'll send out a poll and then people vote on who they think the best, Sangama's player is or etc.
Yeah, I was in one of those, and I took Fallen Kingdom, but I got taken down by Vexer and a couple other people in the first round.
Yeah, they're super.
Still fun.
Are you missing the Fallen Kingdom's buffs, Davood? Since because you mostly play Plat Hat, so.
Yeah, it is pretty fun playing Gul'das and just having him run around and just like threaten to do so much damage.
Guldas is so broken, dude, in tournament.
Yeah.
He's up to 10 life, right? And what were the other buffs that FK got?
Another one extra life for Ret Palace.
Hmm.
And is that it? Just the 2 life buffs?
Yeah, I think so.
I know. Yeah, it was at least more than one, is what I remember. And I was like, dang, you're crazy. Blood summon everywhere, or
Yeah.
more than usual.
Yeah, I like how FK is just a constant discussion of like, oh, is this broken? But like they need this to be broken to be competitive. So
Yeah, the
goes
the
like
last
that.
PH3 stream, they noticed how broken it was since it was like super abused in what deck building. So
Mm,
they might look into it, but I'm like, if you nerf it, how would you kind of balance that for FK?
agreed.
Yeah,
I think you just have to. I mean, I think the easiest is just to ban it in custom deck. It's
yeah,
too good. I think in custom deck. I think for Fallen Kingdoms it's fine. And also it just leads to super cool. Like I don't like being on the receiving end of it, but it's always fun to watch a very creative blood summon turn.
yeah. I thought it was funny in the last PSG tournament. I think Vexer, I think, said one of the reasons um, he took the cloaks was to kind of show how broken the machinist in the corner
Carnivore.
with the powers
Yeah.
was. And yeah, he got to do that. And then when I watched the stream, yeah, it's just Colby and Joe just like, oh, and there goes the machinist in the corner again. So,
It's a very kind of easy tactic and very high value tactic, so it makes sense. But when I play cloaks just for fun, I try not to use that too much. There's other just for myself, it's funner to do other things with the hand cannon.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I do use it when like my back's against the wall for sure, though.
It's like, okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, if you're forcing me to, fine. This is what you asked for.
Yeah, yeah, we should all use all the broken mechanics we can in the tournaments as a as a protest against each one.
Yeah, true. No, I agree. I think I like Motoboot's sniper, and it's just not. Yeah, usually just Machinus is the best for. It's the best strategy, even though it's the least fun. I think, like you said.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't agree with the nerf. I understand that it's really hard to play around, but if you take that away, it kind of makes blocks lose a lot of value. And just the commons to begin with are almost like Shimmer Sea Fae stat line. They're all very fragile with low firepower. So
Mm,
it's just like one of the ways they can stay competitive. It's just people just use it too much is the issue.
mm, mm, mm.
I guess the same with Blood Summon.
Yeah, that was an interesting discussion. Are you guys in favor of nerfs, or do you are in favor of how the balance is currently, or what would be the one change you guys would both make? I guess to any deck currently.
Yeah, it's a tough question. I guess the 2 things that come to mind immediately are the blood summon not doing damage when you don't summon, which
Mm,
yeah, it makes sense to me, but I guess we probably need some counter buff. But yeah, I'd be totally fine with it because it is pretty unintuitive. Um, Even though yeah, I do shamelessly use it sometimes. Um, and then yeah, Shimmer Sea Fae, just I don't have a good idea, but something about everyone talks about how they need something to kind of balance out their card draw, get a champion out early. So I don't know what the solution would look like, but yeah, it seems like they are a little bit too dependent on the champs coming early.
I guess I would have to kind of see the numbers to see where the most discrepancy is. I'm guessing Filth, I absolutely love them, but their win rate is just too crazy.
it's pretty absurd, yeah.
And I was extremely shocked that one of the playtesters thought they were B tier or
Mm.
something like that.
Eden says Shimmer Sea Fae needs a dragon in their deck. Yep, agreed, Eden. That'll solve all their issues. Is a dragon.
A sea dragon.
A sea dragon.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think Fae are such a cool deck, but they're missing something, right? A mechanic or something. Just because they're very fun to play, they're very fun to win with, but they just don't win often. Like, and also it's like one of those factions you feel like you put a lot of work into, and you don't get rewarded for the amount of effort you put into turns.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe they do have their place just as the underdog, just like, if you want a real challenge, here's the Timothy Faye. I don't know. Like I guess we probably wouldn't like be talking about them so much if they were like B tier. So
True.
Who knows if it's if it has its place as that or not.
No, that's a great point, Davood. No, I think I'm overall happy with balance, but like there's no. I think just frogs were kind of, at least for me. I know that polar dwarves in the past were that way when they first came out, but at least for me, no deck has reached how
Groke's level
broken.
absurdity.
Groke's, yeah, exactly. Groke's are just so crazy.
They were just laughably broken.
Yep. Well, anyways, did Nestle send me anything? Or otherwise, I think I'm going to call it. I need to go shopping today. It's my chore day. Doesn't look like Nestle sent me anything. So that was a lot of fun.
Did he rejoin?
Huh?
Oh, did he rejoin since he was? Oh, he is. Oh.
Yeah, man. I'm
He
taking
can send
my time.
it later because art and masterpieces.
True. Especially Nestle's drawings.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, the octopus kissing something.
Yeah. Nestle, how did you get banned?
What did you do? Can I even check? Maybe I can check his chat logs to see. Why did I won? I love bragging. He got banned. he got banned for typing I love bragging. And then maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, I have no clue. No clue. Sometimes it just does that. I know Vexer also got banned randomly in chat. Which is hilarious.
Was he actually chatting?
No, just completely silent. Just got randomly banned.
Oh, wow. He was doing something shady then.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's suspicious.
Shibata's trying to get banned.
It's only when Nestle says he loves bragging that he gets banned. Everyone else can say that. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, that was a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for coming. Great game, Scrivener. And yeah, let's. I think it's a great idea. Both the things you recommended, doing a community, doing the live games again, or choosing a day, maybe once a month, which everyone can just play live games, extravaganza. Those were fun. We should bring those back. And then also community games where people submit replays to go over to review and give suggestions too.
Yeah, I think that'll help kind of grow the kind of newbies who come in and get super intimidated by ridiculous players who just one-shot them or whatever.
True. Yeah, no, I think when I'm not sure if you guys joined back then, but there used to be not ranked. There used to be only public queue, and so you just run into anyone. So, like, for example, I think my first game was against, like, Orange Lazarus, and I got completely destroyed, and I had no clue how or why.
Teach you a lesson not to come back.
Yeah, you didn't end your career there with the first game. You're like, does everyone play like this?
Yeah, just a regular guy.
Exactly. But yeah, great ideas. I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for joining.
See you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Great game.